So how has the transition into co-parenting been, and where are you guys right now?
Oh, it's been super tough, and it still is super tough. And it's not because of me. I'm in a very good place. I'll be honest. I'm in a very good place. I surround myself with a lot of positive energy. I have no ill will, hard feelings about anything. I don't wake up every day thinking, how can I make this person's life miserable? I don't even think about other people. I think about my goals, what I'm trying to accomplish, and my kids.
Just days after celebrating her 39th birthday, Melody Sherry found herself in a place no one expected: a hospital room. But she wasn't alone. She walked in with all 4 of her children by her side, and waiting for them was Martell Holt, the same man who once broke her heart and turned her world upside down. This moment wasn't part of some reality show script. It wasn't a planned reunion. It felt real. And it caught everyone off guard. At first, fans were confused. For weeks, Martell had been quiet. No social media updates. No podcast clips. No brand posts. Then suddenly, a few strange Instagram stories popped up. No photos of him, no videos, just plain text. One post read, "Your body will force you to rest if you don't listen." Another said, "Priorities can change overnight." Those messages felt heavy. They sounded like someone going through something serious.
I think everybody deserves to be in a happy place. I feel that everybody should be able to speak their truth, no matter what that is. Be happy, and that's what I'm going to be. That's what I'm going to be. I'm going to get this off my chest, really. And that's it.
Not long after that, the whispers started. People online began saying Martell had collapsed. Some claimed it happened late at night, others early in the morning. The one thing they agreed on: he was rushed to a hospital in Birmingham, Alabama. A local Alabama blog picked up on it, saying Martell had a health scare. It wasn't life-threatening, but it was serious enough to get him admitted. No clear diagnosis. No official statements from his reps, not even a post from his family. The silence made people even more suspicious. Speculation started flooding social media. Was it stress from the ongoing custody battle with Melody? Was it health-related burnout? Something deeper? Nobody close to Martell confirmed a thing. And that only made the rumors grow. Then, just as everything was spinning out of control, Melody spoke up. She went live on Instagram, but this time, there was no glam, no filter, no fancy setup. Just her, soft-spoken and serious. "I know y'all have been asking," she said. "Yes, Martell is in the hospital. I won't get into details, but sometimes, you have to put pride and pain aside, especially for your children." That one sentence stopped people in their tracks. This is the same Melody who had gone through years of public betrayal, emotional hurt, a very messy divorce, and a custody battle that played out in front of millions.
There are people who are on a path of self-destruction, and that's all they know is self-destruction. It ain't nobody doing it to you. It ain't nobody forcing you nothing. You are self-destructing yourself. Okay? Somebody said toxic leadership. That part.
And yet, there she was, calm, collected, and showing compassion. Soon after her live video, photos started to surface. Grainy, but clear enough: Melody walking into the hospital with the kids. Mariah holding a small gift bag. The twins walking together. And Martell, sitting up in bed, giving a faint smile. The internet exploded. Some fans applauded Melody. They called it a powerful example of putting children first and choosing peace over drama. Others weren't so sure. A few accused her of using the moment for publicity, especially since the pictures leaked so soon after her live stream. But regardless of how people saw it, everyone agreed this was different. It wasn't the typical back and forth we'd seen from Melody and Martell. This moment felt more real. More personal. Even some body language experts online chimed in, saying the energy between them looked calmer.
I just hate that this narrative is going around, and bloggers picking things up, and certain people trying to destroy me. but it's not gonna happen though. You know, I'm not gonna allow it to happen.
Like two people who had, at least for a moment, put the past to the side. But just when people thought this visit was the end of the story, Melody added more. She went live again and said, "This wasn't about us. This was about showing our kids what strength and empathy look like. You don't have to forget the past to still do the right thing in the present." She explained that this decision was about modeling compassion. Letting her children see that even when people hurt you, you can still lead with kindness. According to her, it wasn't about giving Martell another chance. It was about teaching her kids how to be emotionally strong. Insiders close to Melody shared that this wasn't an easy decision for her. She struggled with it. Should she visit the man who caused her so much pain? Was it safe? Was it necessary? In the end, she chose to go, not for Martell, not for public opinion, but for the emotional well-being of her kids. And to be crystal clear, Melody made sure everyone knew this visit was not a reconciliation. "This doesn't change the boundaries I've put in place," she said firmly. This wasn't a reunion. Still, some fans weren't convinced. Some believed Martell might try to spin this into something more. One fan wrote, "She's just being a good mom. That doesn't mean she's taking him back." Another said, "Martell always finds a storyline when he's losing public support." Then came another theory, maybe this is the beginning of a new chapter. Not romantic, but co-parenting. Maybe, just maybe, both are finally ready to raise their kids without all the public fights and tension. Some believe this could be a soft relaunch, a moment of peace after years of chaos.
But then I stepped over. And I was a dominant parent too, though. You understand what I'm saying?
So what was her complaint? Like, what was her complaint with you? Like, okay, because I know obviously it seemed like it was.
Hey, listen, we need to get Melody right here now, okay? Whatever her complaints, so we got to ask her that shit.
Serious.
Days later, Martell finally broke his silence. He posted a video from his hospital bed. It wasn't edited or flashy. Just him, looking tired, but speaking from the heart. He admitted, "I've hurt people I love. I'm grateful for second chances." He didn't mention names, but everyone knew who he meant. Then came the quote that had everyone talking, "Love doesn't disappear, it just waits for the right time to be seen again." Was he talking about Melody? Was he trying to send her a message? Or was he simply reflecting on his life? He followed up with a black and white photo, him holding one of his son's hands. It felt different. This wasn't the Martell always promoting his brand or staying in the spotlight. This was a quieter, more humble version. Still, not everyone believed it. Some said he was being manipulative, trying to win back fans. Others said maybe, just maybe, this was genuine growth. Then came a new twist. A source from the production team behind Love and Marriage, Huntsville, claimed Martell had been scheduled to film scenes that same week but pulled out at the last minute. That raised eyebrows. Was the health scare real? Or was it a perfectly timed move? A popular blogger even suggested Martell might be working on a redemption arc, a strategy to clean up his image after all the drama, the failed businesses, and the public backlash. And with Melody doing so well, thriving in her career, growing her brands, and living life on her terms, some wondered if this hospital moment was Martell's way of catching up. Whatever the truth is, one thing is clear: this story isn't just about Martell and Melody anymore. It's about their kids. Those 4 children have grown up with cameras, headlines, and drama all around them. And yet, in that hospital room, they saw something powerful. They saw their parents show up. Even in pain. Even in uncertainty. Melody later explained that walking into that hospital room with her kids was intentional. She wanted to teach them that kindness isn't weakness. That it's possible to be strong and still show empathy. That even after everything, family still matters. So, what happens next? Will Martell change for real? Will Melody keep those boundaries firm? Is this the start of healing, or just a pause in the storm? Only time will tell. Now I want to hear from you. Do you believe Martell is sincere? Or is this all part of a carefully planned comeback? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives and real-life breakdowns of your favorite reality stars. So, as we look back on everything that's happened, Martell's unexpected health scare, the silence that followed, and Melody's surprising hospital visit, one thing becomes clear: this isn't just about drama or headlines anymore. It's about real life, real people, and real decisions that go far beyond social media and TV shows. Let's be honest, nobody saw this moment coming. For years, we've watched Melody and Martell's relationship play out in front of the world. From love and marriage to betrayal, heartbreak, and divorce. We've seen it all. And after everything that went down, most of us assumed their paths would never cross again, at least not like this. But when Melody walked into that hospital room with her kids by her side, something shifted. That one action said a lot without her even needing to explain it. It wasn't about romance. It wasn't about restarting something that ended a long time ago. It was about strength. About showing up, even when it's uncomfortable. Especially for the sake of the children. Melody made it clear this wasn't a reunion. She's not turning back the clock or reopening old doors. This was a moment of compassion, rooted in love for her children and the values she wants to pass on to them. She wanted her kids to see what empathy looks like. That even after pain and betrayal, kindness is still possible. That kind of maturity is rare. In a world where people are quick to cancel each other, quick to clap back, Melody chose grace. Are they finally learning how to co-parent without the chaos, or is this just a calm before another storm? Whatever you believe, one thing is clear: this moment touched something in people. It reminded us that even in messy situations, there's always room for growth. That healing doesn't have to look perfect. And that sometimes, showing up quietly speaks louder than any words ever could. So, let's talk about it. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. What's your take on this situation? Do you think Martell is sincere? Do you believe Melody will keep those firm boundaries? Or are we watching the start of something we never expected? Make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the next update. We'll be watching closely to see what happens next in this emotional and unpredictable story. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.